Hello my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Today is Wednesday the 27th of September 2023. Welcome new subscribers, existing subscribers, you're all friends of mine here. This is your card of the day. Okay, so we are using Angel Wisdom Tarot deck by Radley Valentine with illustrations by Dan Craig. On Sunday, we pulled the World card with Archangel Michael, number 21 in the Major Arcana deck of Archangel Power Tarot, also by Radley Valentine. And today, my isms is a bit of a mishmash. The two affirmations are, I am the grace of God, and so it is. You can say I am the grace of the universe. You can say I am the grace of source energy. You can say I am the grace of the universe, because you are. You were created with grace, in grace, for grace, and so it is. I am aligned with my missions and anchored in my purpose. Whatever that mission and whatever that purpose is, be anchored in it, be aligned with it, and know that even if you're unclear of what your purpose is, just by the fact that you're aligned with life, you're aligned with living life, being here, being a cause of joy, a cause of happiness and harmony for yourself and your friends. And then how do we do all this? Well, we do it with purpose, we do it with decisiveness, we do it with love, we do it with appreciation, and we do it above all with determination. So let's get right to the card of the day. Angels in the sky, Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, guardians of the four corners, I call upon you now and welcome you to this space. I set the intention to see, to feel, to hear and to know your sacred words of wisdom, and to convey a message in such a way that it inspires, that it enlightens, and that it heals everyone everywhere. So be it, so shall it be. I want this card right here. I'm in a decisive mood today. So I am decisive, I am purposeful, and I am quite determined. All right, so here we go. Yes, this could not be any more clearer. The 7 of air. You are on the right path, my friends. You see here a magpie sitting up there in the tree, and we see our subject with his 7 of swords just running like lightning. And then over here we've got his friends just sitting idly by the fire, like they haven't got a care in the world. So the message here, a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. A material loss, or make sure that you're being honest with yourself and reveal any embarrassing secrets. Now, the World card and Archangel Michael has a way of revealing some of these little secrets and these little faux pas to us. And it seems in the human context to be rather cruel and unkind. We may use observations such as, how could this happen to me? Why does this keep happening to me? What have I done to deserve this? Who am I? All of these things. That's not the point. And that's not the point that we should be focusing on. We are all facing, or have faced, or will face trials, tribulations, and challenges. Look at them all as treasures and gifts that bring the opposite. For example, if you're experiencing a material loss, as this card states, you can't look at it as a loss if it teaches you to be a little more decisive, a little more discerning, a little more appreciative of the lesson that it wasn't the right decision at the right time, but you made it anyway. We're all here to have this big, great experiment, or this big, great experience, I should say, We have to do all these things with grace. We have to do these things with love. We have to do these things with appreciation. But oftentimes, what we do is not exactly met with the way that we wished. We need what's I'm trying to say? They're not met in the way that we thought they should be met. They don't go in the way that we thought that they should go. So the tendency is to believe and buy into the fact that, well, here we go again. I'm doing this again. Blah 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 blah. I've done it. I'm doing it. It's a bit of a nuisance, and the nuisance will keep happening because it's not done to bash you or me or anyone. It's done to show you how far you've come from it. It's done to show you how strong you are as a result of these experiences. So there can be and will be and might be events that are taking place right now that you may be unaware of. Someone who is, it's possible that something is being taken away from you. Most often, this has to do with personal freedom. It can also be a material loss, but it can be you're walking away. This world card, new beginnings, the endings of stuff. You know, when we get these gifts to start something fresh, something new, and Archangel Michael says, come along. What are you waiting for? Go to the next level, level up, try something new and different, transport yourself from it, kill off the stuff that you've already done. You've already done it, you've experienced it. Let that karmic stuff go. Now, the card also talks about embarrassing secrets. Oh, that's a tough one, because the embarrassment to me also talks about shame and guilt, and I don't like those two. Now, maybe sometimes we have to look at these things as like ashes in a fire once the wood's finished burning. But who is embarrassed by them? I'm certainly not embarrassed by them if I admit to it. If I say, well, listen, I did something I shouldn't have done. But, you know, I learned from it. I got something from it. I survived that situation. There also is a time at the end of it where you may want to be alone. You may want to retreat. You might want to lick your wounds. Now, this is a really awkward card for today. And it might seem a little bit cloudy. Not here to bring you clouds. Not here to bring you woes. I'm here to uplift you and bring you wisdom. Aligned with your missions and anchored in your purpose. And do all these things with the grace of God. Accept your challenges. Accept the things that you aren't able to perhaps or haven't been able to move past. Now, this card is connected to the number 8. And the number 8 is all about abundance and prosperity. The number 8 card in the major arcana is justice, Archangel Raguel. So if you have experienced some material losses that were not necessarily yours, but you were party to it, then you can ask for Raguel to bring you justice, to bring you balance, to bring you in some harmony into this. You can also ask Archangel Raziel, the secrets of God. I've got my lesson. I've learned my lesson. I'm retreating into myself to get strength and guidance. It might seem that life has been unfair. Well, fairness comes from balance and balancing out the good and the difficult. Archangel Raguel can bring the helpful people in your life to balance out the scales and make everything seem and feel a little bit better. Now, my purpose and my intention is to deliver a message in such a way as to enlighten, to inspire, and to heal. This does feel very, very personal to me. I'm not going to go into details. I'm sharing it because we all experience some situations that are not lined up with our highest good. Let me say that again. We experience situations that are not lined up with our highest good, that are not part of what it is we're supposed to do next. It is the fear that holds us back. And when we are feeling a little fearful of making moves when we don't know what the outcome is and we're not sure what the future is, but we do know that making these choices are going to be much bigger, much better, much brighter, and all the more encompassing, when we know that this feels big, it feels huge, it feels expansive, the fear can pull us back behind the rope, can pull us back into those feelings of not being worthy, not being good enough, not being seen, not being loved, not being lovable, all of those things. That's what fear does, pulls us back to it. Spirit, our spirit guides, our guardian angels, those beautiful light workers, justice, balance, has a way of saying, this is temporary, but this is the result of being held back. This is a result of not feeding the fuel of your heart. This is a result of not being true to yourself. You, my friends, you beautiful, unbelievable, magnificent, incredible people, all of you, deserve love, are worthy of it. Deserve abundance, are worthy of it. Deserve blessings and are worthy of it. Deserve to be seen and valued because you're worthy of it. Not putting yourself above, below anyone else. But you yourself have to take up your line, and you yourself have to stand up for what you believe in, what's true to you, what works for you. So are you going to stand back behind the line and keep repeating the lessons? And I'm really careful to want to move you forward past it, by bringing you the love and the balance and the peace and the harmony that I am in the process of finding. It is linked to healing. Healing is hand in hand, friends, with forgiveness. And it all starts here. Be careful that you are taking care of yourself. Remember, it was all about going and having self-care, going to an elemental place, the water, the woods, the mountains, or even lighting a bonfire. Those elemental, physical elemental places and situations we can put ourselves in actually help to do the healing and the forgiving and to move things forward. But it has to be done. And I think today's the day to do it. I'm listening. They're saying good job, because these are not easy situations for any of us to endure. We're not. However, if we're going to be doing this for other people, if we're going to be light, love, peace, harmony, a brilliance for the other people, if we're going to ground other people, if we're going to bring them to this new age that's coming, there's some things that we have to know and understand about the laws of being in a physical environment. I hope I'm making sense. Listen, I feel like I'm waffling on and they're telling me you're good to go. Sorry this wasn't so bright and cheerful. And I'm hoping it's been helpful. Please comment. Until tomorrow, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Bye.